Hello and welcome to Hotspot on your #1 online television channel, CTV. This is the show where we get to discuss and dissect everything going on in the world of sports just the way you like it. Be it football, be it basketball, be it tennis, be it Formula One. We've got you covered here on CTV. Well, I'm your host, Wisdom Chinwoba, aka The Principal Thing, and I've got you covered. I'm here to drive you through everything going on in the world of sports. We're going to go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be delving straight into all of our talking points. Welcome back. This is still Hotspot here on CTV, your #1 online television channel. And this is the show where we get to discuss and dissect everything going on in the world of sports. Yes, before we went on the break, I told you that we had so many things for you on today's show, and we're going to be delving straight into all of our talking points. So just to give you a snippet of what we'll be discussing about the NPFL, the Super Eagles, and I'm going to be giving you some juicy updates going on in the world of football. That is talking about European football and the global scene. All right, going straight now to the NPFL, we know that this weekend, Sunday, 9th of June, we'll be having a superb derby, or a very big clash between Rangers of Enugu and Enyimba FC. Yes, so Rangers are currently topping the NPFL table and are just 2 points above Enyimba, who are second behind them. Enyimba are currently the defending champions with 9 league titles, and they will be gunning for title number 10, while Enugu Rangers, who have won 7, are gunning for title number 8 this season. Both of them will be coming head-to-head this weekend in a Super Sunday clash in the NPFL. And for Rangers, they've gone on social media to call for the support of the fans, hoping to cheer them on Sunday at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium. And so Enugu Rangers have gone on social media to call for the support of their fans to come to the stadium, that is at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium, to come and cheer them and support them, calling for the fans to come out in their red and white to rally the players to victory. And their statement reads, "Thank you for your unwavering support, especially to the fans who have traveled to Lagos over the weekend. We are excited to announce that our beloved Rangers International Football Club will be taking on Enyimba in an upcoming match on 9th June at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium. To show our unwavering support and unity, we are calling on all our fans to turn on in their white and red jersey for the game. Let's paint the stadium in our team's color and create an electrifying atmosphere for our players. Bring your voices, your passion, and your pride together. Let's cheer the team to victory. Wear your white and red with pride. Up Rangers." That is the statement coming from the general manager and CEO of Enugu Rangers. This was done via X to rally the fans to come and give their support for that super clash on Sunday at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium. We are still talking about the NPFL and the local scene. We'll be moving straight to the Super Eagles, where we know that some of the players are in camp already. Of the 23-man squad listed by Finidi George, just 22 of the players have landed and just 1 player is missing. And who is that? We're talking about Maduka Okoye. Just prior to this moment, about few hours ago, 2 or 3 hours ago, it was just 20 players that were in camp, but Ademola Lukman and Alex Iwobi have joined up with the lads at the Super Eagles camp. So 22 players are on board. Just Maduka Okoye left, and hopefully he gets to join the players in a bit. Well, we'll be having our match against Bafana Bafana of South Africa this weekend. That is on Friday, 7th of June by 8 p.m. And that match will be going down in Uyo. Yes, Uyo. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will be playing host to the Bafana Bafana of South Africa for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. And then on the 10th of June, we would be going all the way to Ivory Coast, where we get to face Benin Republic for the second match of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. So hopefully Finidi George and the boys get to impress and make us proud. Well, let me just run you through how the World Cup qualifying table stands so you can have an idea of what is on the line for the Super Eagles. Right now, we have just 6 teams in that group. And that's talking about Group C. We have Rwanda currently topping that table with 4 points. South Africa second with 3 points, and Nigeria third with 4 points. Lesotho as well fourth with 2 points. Zimbabwe fifth with 2 points, and Benin with 1 point, who are currently occupying sixth position. So that is how it stands, and that is the current state of the Super Eagles. So hopefully, like I said earlier, the boys get to impress and we see an incredible performance on Friday, and even as well as the Fent. All right, guys, let's go on this quick break, and when we come back, we'll be going straight to Europe. I've got some juicy updates for you. Just stay tuned. We'll be back. Again, welcome back. You are still listening to Hotspot here on your #1 online television platform, CTV. Well, if you're just joining us, I have to say you've missed quite a bit of some of the interesting information we've been giving out on the show. But not to worry, you can always go back. You can catch some of the highlights on our YouTube platform at CTV Live. Just do well to subscribe and click on the notification button for you to get more notifications when we drop more videos. Now, moving on to Europe, well, it's no longer news that Kylian Mbappe has agreed to join Real Madrid. In fact, it's been announced already. The question on everyone's mind now is what next for PSG? We know that they've been linked with a series of names. That's the likes of Victor Osimhen, even Manchester United's Marcus Rashford. But the question is, now this is to you out there, fans. I'll be expecting your comments on this one via all our social media platforms. For those of us streaming, even via TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, even on YouTube, please do well to drop your comments and tell me if you were to advise the PSG board, what player would you go for? Would you go for a Victor Osimhen or a Marcus Rashford, or even someone we are yet to find out about? But PSG have been linked with a whole lot of strikers. And who would you go for personally? And then if you were to advise PSG on the striker to sign, because we know PSG need a focal man. They need someone to be their poster boy. But right now that Kylian Mbappe is gone, they don't have any of that. So what would you advise PSG to do? Do well to drop your comments. I'm going to be reading out some of your comments on the show as well. All right, now still on Kylian Mbappe. This one is also something I've had on my mind for a while. We all know that Real Madrid won the Champions League last week. And now they're adding Kylian Mbappe to the squad. Now let's mention, we have Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Endrick, Camavinga, Chemeni. Come on, Real Madrid, what is going on with you guys? You're stealing all the talent and combining everything together. But, you know, the question on my mind now is this. Real Madrid without Mbappe have, you know, done, will I say, wreak havoc to Europe, because they've been dominating and conquering Europe for a long while. And now adding Mbappe to the squad, do you think that Real Madrid will conquer Europe next season again? That is the question that has been on my mind. And I'm wondering, are you also thinking about the same thing? Well, if you have a different thought, or if you think Real Madrid would conquer Europe next season again with Kylian Mbappe, do well to drop your comments. I will be reading out all of your comments on the show as well. And now, just to conclude, to give you a little bit of spicy information that just came in this afternoon. Well, for those of us that watch the Italian Serie A, this will be an interesting one for you, because Napoli have announced their new coach, which is Antonio Conte. He has agreed a 3-year deal with Napoli to replace their manager, who was sacked after, you know, helping Napoli finish 8th in the Serie A after winning the Scudetto just last 2 seasons. Now they're finishing 8th. That is an absolutely abysmal performance by Napoli. But Antonio Conte is here to save Napoli. Yes, Antonio Conte, we know that he has the vast knowledge when it comes to the Serie A. He won the Serie A with Juventus back in 2011 to 2014, back-to-back 3 times. And he also did it with Inter Milan in 2021. We know Antonio Conte is a serial winner. He has done it in Chelsea, but it's just unfortunate that, you know, once you go to Tottenham, your star just well, we all know Spurs have the cost with them. Once you have anything to do with Tottenham, forget it. You are not winning anything. And that also happened to Conte. But we all know Conte is a serial winner. So Antonio Conte has agreed to join Napoli. And in fact, it's been announced already. He signed a 3-year deal with Napoli. And he would be resuming officially by next month. Well, guys, just so you don't forget, this show is sponsored by the Adama Sule Foundation. So do well to check us out on YouTube and all our streaming platform. And if you have 1 or 2 things you want to contribute to the Adama Sule Foundation, we would be happy to receive from you. All right, guys, this is the size of what we have on today's show. It's been a pleasure doing this with you guys. Do have a fantastic weekend ahead.